Hello and welcome to Banjo Kazooie. This is going to be technically our third, but I'm calling it our second because I don't count Pokemon as a playthrough. This is our second main playthrough on the channel. I am beyond excited for Banjo Kazooie. Oh man, I can't believe it. Here's my test profile. Not bad, not bad. We messed it up a little bit in there. We can have Game Boy and we have cooking. And we're going to go ahead and do Game Boy. Oh yes, let's get it started. So, here's a little more cutscene action for you.
Ding-bot by the bench. Who is the nicest looking wench?
Oh, it's Grundy any day. She really takes my breath away. Cough.
Yes, you're right. I'm rather proud. My looks stand me out from the crowd.
But there is this girl.
What do you mean this cannot be? There's no one prettier than me.
Why, it's Tootie, young and small. She's the prettiest girl of all.
No, you must be mad. Nicer beauty can't be had.
Unfortunately, I think you'll find it's Tootie. She's cute and kind.
Well, we'll see about that.
Oh my. Sorry about the adjusting there.
Hi there, Tootie. What are you going to do today?
When my big lazy brother wakes up, we're going on an adventure.
Wake up. I want to go on an adventure too. If Tootie thinks she's fairer than me, I'll steal her looks, and ugly she'll be.
Is that your brother?
Where, Mr. Mole? I can't see him.
Up there in the sky.
I don't think so. Who is that?
Come to me, my little pretty. You'll soon be ugly. What a pity.
Let me go, you ugly old hag.
Don't scratch and bite, my little bear. You'll soon need bigger underwear.
Oh no, she's got her. Somebody help.
Banjo, wake up, now.
Yo, what do you want, Kazooie? Oh,
Let's get outside, there's trouble.
Oh no! And just like that, the game kicks off. So, this is Banjo Kazooie. If you haven't played it, you should. It's on Game Pass on Xbox, and it's on the Nintendo 64.
listen up. I'm Bonus, the short-sighted mole.
I'm Banjo, and this here's my buddy, Kazooie.
Sure is a strange-looking buddy, Banjo. Can it talk?
Better than you can, Goggle Boy.
What was all that noise about? Where's my sister Tootie?
The ugly...
The ugly winch until it swooped down out of the sky and grabbed her.
Calm down, Geeky. We'll get her back. Where did she go?
She flew up to her mountain lair. It's really dangerous, so you'll probably need some training before you go up there. Press A if you want me to teach you some basic moves, or press B if you think you're already good enough.
You bet we're good enough, bottle brain.
Very well. I'll give you your basic moves.
Yeah.
Meet me at the top of Spiral Mountain.
So we couldn't actually do anything before we talked to him, but now we can do this. So basically he would have told us at these little different molehills how to play the game. And let me tell you something, I know a thing or two about how to play this game, so I'm not too worried about it. So we'll go around this little area here, and this is going to be the bulk of today, well, half the bulk of today's episode. This episode might be a little longer because of this place, is what I'm saying.
Right next to honeycomb piece, collect 6 of us to increase your energy bar.
No, not bad. Yeah, sorry, the dialogue goes a little slow on ones that I can't control, and I'm gonna make sure that it's all very smooth. But this is Spiral Mountain, one of the most legendary places in gaming, in my humble opinion. And it's just gonna basically, there's a 1-up right there. I should have grabbed that up, it would have been real cool. We would have just had to do exactly what I just did there, except over, so. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, basically, Spiral Mountain is just gonna give us a basic rundown of our moves. I'll talk about them a little bit. I've showed off a couple. You can do the jump flap. You can do that. Eventually, she'll run out. It's not like, it's kind of like, well, I was gonna say something, but I don't. I'm gonna take it back. So basically there's a limited time that you can remain in the air, but it does cover some distance, even when she's running out of energy. So we have I just showed off the jump beak attack. You know what, this is a good training ground, let's do it. Jump beak attack, you've got your roll into the jump, that's gonna be a good way for us to move for a while. Banjo has his claws, you'll never see me use that intentionally. You have a backflip, and I think that's it for the time being. And of course, this. But you've seen that a few times already. Oh, the beak charge, I should say. So we have this also. I think I don't know if I showed that off. We can do that. It's pretty powerful. It breaks a lot of stuff, and that is 5. And finally, for what we have to do left, we can swim. So we have a fast swim with Kazooie's wings. Oh yes, watch this. And that's a whole nother energy. So every 6 of those that we find will actually give us another energy. So we'll keep an eye out. We're gonna 100% the game, so we're gonna have all the honeycombs. It's gonna be great. We are gonna be stacked by the end of the game. And the honeycombs are what I'm gonna have a tough time finding because sometimes they can, sometimes they're really well hidden. But I'm going to try to make sure I know what I'm doing before each level. That way it's really clean and intuitive.
We sure are. Show us the way, Bottle Boy.
Cross the bridge to enter Grantola's lair. Look out for me inside. Good luck.
Okay, so this is a pretty dialogue-heavy game, but it's dialogue-heavy while you're playing the game. So it's not like Paper Mario where we would stand there and we'd be like, oh, you know, let's just talk, you know, which I still love, don't get me wrong. But this game's a little different.
This fine contraption, so I'm told, will make me young and duty old.
Let me go, you fat egg. My brother will come and kick your butt.
Rescue he will not dare. There's many dangers in my lair. Hurry, Clungo, push that switch. I'm tired of being an ugly witch.
Yes, Mistress, go, Grunty. Power is on, soon be ready.
Banjo, help!
Yep, so you're gonna hear me making a bunch of silly voices for a bunch of different characters.
There he is, the fun begins. My tricks and traps, we'll see who wins.
Okay, so first off,
Hey, it's me, Mr. Jiggy. Now go and find a picture with a piece missing.
okay. And that is our first Jiggy of many. I believe there's 110 in the game. 10 main levels and 10 inside of Gruntilda's lair. Let me give you a look around with the place. Got a little pumpkin on the wall. Yeah, not bad, huh? Just a real small little starting area. This isn't like a hub area. The hub just keeps getting bigger and bigger. This is a little area, and this is how we access levels. Okay. I don't care what Vital says.
To enter the world shown on the picture, you must fill in the missing spaces with the jigsaw pieces. We've got the first jigsaw piece, Goggle Boy.
Great. To fill in the missing spaces on a picture, press A. If you don't want to use any jigsaw pieces, press B.
And then you actually press Z later on.
That's it. The picture's complete and the door to Mumbo's Mountain is open.
You'll press Z if you want to get them all in there at once.
That was such an easy fit. The others may just test your wit.
Probably not. The game does get, like, harder, much harder, eventually, but we'll be okay. It's Banjo Kazooie. We'll just have a good old time. Okay.
There are the 3 new moves to learn in this world. Find my molehills and I'll explain.
Okay, so there are, like he said, going to be 3 moves for us to learn throughout the entire Mumbo's Mountain world. I'll actually go ahead and grab that.
Me Mumbo's token, used for Mumbo's magic.
Yippee! Save me! Gruntilda has imprisoned 5 of us Jingos in each world. Free us all to get a jiggy.
Alright, my man. So we're actually going to head across this way first. And the main collectibles in this game are music notes.
I'm a note. One of 100 of us. 100 of us in each world. Collect us to open up the note doors.
Yes, so they are very important. That's the blue Jinjo, my favorite, best Jinjo. And yeah, there's going to be just lots to explore in every level. Mumbo's Mountain's a nice little taste of what is to come, and you're just going to get a pretty good idea of what Banjo Kazooie is about if you've never played it. We're actually playing the N64 version, so if we die, all of our notes despawn, and we have to come back in here and we have to get it again, because it's not that they despawn. Bottles refers to it as your note count, so...
Go away, leave my honeycombs alone.
Alright. Bottles actually describes it as your note count, so it's a high score for each world. But we're just going to go ahead and get 100 for each.
God, this Conga's drink. Me hit bad with oranges.
Whatever you say, my man.
Don't touch Conga's box.
Come on. There it is.
Go.
Oh,
Clever bear.
he just said, good, clever bear, figured it out, or whatever.
You must search for the world for each of us on the world while you progress through the witch's lair.
Yep.
When you're ready to leave this world, return to the start area, stand on the exit pad.
Yeah, we're not going to leave this world for some time. Oh, by the way, I did want to mention, now that Paper Mario's over,
Hey, let's Conga's orange. Put it back.
Yum, oranges are nice.
they are.
Oh, Jimpy like Conga's orange. Jimpy help, bear and bird.
Fat pear and bird, I believe is what he said. And we're going to get a little jiggy for that. Gulp. There it is. Let's jump on up here, collect some eggs.
We have the eggs. Kazooie can only use us as ammo.
Cool. I'll get back to what I was talking about in a minute. We got a lot to cover.
Time for the buzzard to learn the ancient ways of the egg.
I'm listening, Beetle Breath.
Hold Z, then press the top C button to shoot an egg out of your mouth.
Hey, sounds cool. Anything else?
Sure. Press the bottom C button instead, and you can shoot them out from behind.
Geez, sounds painful. I wish I'd never asked.
Bird Brain can carry 100 eggs in her backpack. Oh, and you can also use the control stick to aim while you are crouching. Exciting, huh? Now that you've learned to use eggs, here's 50 to practice with.
Yeah, how exciting. 50 eggs right there? Not bad. I'm actually gonna do this.
Be safe here. Bear can't hit Conga.
Oh, that's a lie. Oh!
Your egg hurt Conga.
Go. Got him.
Bear beat Conga. Need to give fries to Bear.
I'm going to tell you right this second that we will be playing Banjo Tooie. Don't worry. So I want you all right now to remember all the characters we meet. Don't like study them intensely. Like, gosh, I have to remember, the honeycomb piece because he might make a special cameo in Banjo Tooie. Like, he will, and that's fine, but we'll be back for that. But yeah, a lot of people will make little cameos in the second game because it's in the second world. So just remember these lovely little characters. And we'll head on this way. Go this way now. And right up here will actually be probably my favorite ability in the game. It's very good.
The Talon Trot will let Kazooie tackle steep slopes with ease.
That sounds useful. How does she do it?
Hold C, then press the left C button. Continue to hold Z while moving Kazooie around with the control stick. Go practice.
Check this out. Now we have fast run. Let's do it. You'll see me using that pretty much for the rest of the game. All the time. And that is number 4. Heck yeah. Let's look back here. What do we got? Anything hidden behind these ruins? Oh, a Mumbo token. It's trying to be a little sneaky there, huh? Now, I'll tell you what. Let's go this way. Pick up these eggs. Very nice. Very nice. Get up here. More music notes. Very nice. I missed one. There we go. And our third Jinjo for the level. Not bad, not bad. Go ahead and go here and pick up some more music notes. If we tried to walk on this, we would actually slide without the Talon Trot. So, just gonna get some more of this.
Yippee!
You're collecting enough notes to break the first note door spell.
Oh, first note door spell. Yeah. So there's note doors, and that's why we're collecting these. We have to collect a certain amount of notes to open up certain doors. And let me tell you, there's a door at the very end of the game that opens up only if you've collected every single note in the game. So I'm gonna do that. Yellow Jinjo. We are currently only missing the green one. We're making good progress. Now that we have a little more downtime between dialogue, I am very sad that Paper Mario's over. That really, really makes me sad. I'm sure everyone else is missing it too, but you know what? I think it was the perfect playthrough to start with. I don't think we could have picked a better first game to play. And, I had a lot of fun with it. It was so much fun, and I'm glad I'm just happy that everyone came out to watch, and I hope you enjoyed it.
I call this the Beak Buster. Jump into the air and press Z to send Kazooie slamming hard down to the floor.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that, Banjo.
Get used to it, Nest Girl. You'll be using it a lot. Whoa, Banjo, there's nothing more I can teach you on this world.
Very nice. We found all three abilities. And obviously, it's every time we get a new ability, it puts us in an area where we could use it, and we are going to be using the Beak Buster here to break these little buildings. I missed that. There we go. And we're going to go ahead with the Beak Buster here. Oh my gosh. Let me give him the claws attack. I know I said I wouldn't ever use that, but I just felt like if we are ever going to use it, today would be the day. Hey, look! The green Jinjo gave us a nice little jiggy and a nice little sound. Little sound effect there. I was like, dun, 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 dun. You did it. Good job. Very cool. Hey, look at that. Nice little one up there. We're going to try not to die too much.
Look out for me. I have an extra life.
Cool. And How could you resist the Jiggy? You should have known it was coming. Number 6. All right, now let's go ahead and do.
We Juju, Mumbo stored and Paul, feed us with nice blue stones.
All right. I guess we will feed him with nice blue stones. Okay. You saw what I was doing. You see it. I miss this one every time I come here because I'm so worried about just taking these guys out. Here we go. And there we are. That is one honeycomb piece from Mumbo's Mountain. Bum 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 bum. That's another Jiggy right there. Yorp. That's 7. Not bad. We're making good progress, aren't we? And that is 8 Jiggies. Very nice. Yeah, they've been coming quick in this area. And let's go ahead and get some more music notes. Oh, hey, look. That would be our 9th Jiggy in Mumbo's Mountain. Okay, so the episodes are not going to be an hour long. I plan on doing a world each level, and it should not take us too long. Some levels, as we get later into the game, will be longer, but I am going to attempt to make sure that the episodes are not an hour. And I have no issue with hour-long episodes. I know they can be, I don't want to say tough to keep up with. We missed. But, you know, I don't want to, like, force an hour-long episode, you know? Like, that's not what I'm here for. I felt like an hour is great for Pokemon. I feel like an hour is great for Paper Mario. I feel like they made for good videos, and they really had an hour worth of content. And I think in Banjo Kazooie, that would be our 2nd honeycomb piece there. Let me see if I can land it. I think an hour's fine on both of those games, but I don't want to try to force an hour out of Banjo Kazooie. So this episode might be a little short compared to what you were seeing with Paper Mario and Pokemon. And yeah, that's just how it is. I'm sure everyone's going to be okay with that. And you know, the reason I like to keep, you know, those like an hour long is like, you know, I'd rather you guys like have it instead of have it and not want it than
Me Mumbo, best shaman in all game. Can't help Banjo and Filthy Bear, Filthy Feathered One. Watch it, hot boy. Mumbo's magic tokens hid by witch. Find tokens and Mumbo help you. Banjo not got enough tokens for Mumbo magic. Look at sign. Bring more.
Yep, I went ahead and walked in here to show off that little unique dialogue of us not having enough for him. But yeah, I figure, you know, it's like, would you rather have more video so you can come back to it a second time, or would you rather only get like 20 minutes a day, you know? And that's how I always look at it with YouTubers, is I'm like, really? Just, like, if I don't want to watch the whole hour, I'm just going to click off it, and that means I can come back to it later, you know, and it's great. So I'd rather have an overabundance than not enough. We'll head on in here, and go ahead. Oh, got attacked.
Hey, ugly. No bears allowed in Ticker's tower.
Very funny. You know what? I can't grab that, so I'm going to do that. And actually, watch this. I want to show this off, actually. Because I know what you're thinking. Just use Talon Trot, and you'll be able to get up here. Nope. Talon Trot is actually negated. Weird. So, we're going to take our 5th Mumbo token, and we are going to head on over to Mumbo one last time. My friend.
Banjo has plenty tokens. Stand on skull and press B to see mighty Mumbo magic.
Cool. Very funny. And Mumbo transforms us.
Mumbo's magic free to change back. You come when ready. Termite bit small, but not bad for first spell. Mumbo practice needed.
Not bad, not bad. So yeah, Mumbo will always transform us into something. And in this one, it is a termite. Very cool. And that is actually how we do this right here. Pardon me.
Hey, where'd you get those shorts? I want them.
I'll bet you do. They will still try to attack us. They are hostile still, which I think is silly. But we're outsiders, so. And there it is.
Give me that cool backpack or else.
You found all 100 notes on this world. Well done.
Yep, that's all 100 right there. And after we pick up this last Jiggy, we will have every single collectible in the world. Even the little optional ones. Like the little eggs and stuff. I picked those up. You saw. Alright, there's a little one up there. Very nice. Very nice. And look at this. The 10th Jiggy. Nice little sound effect. And we can take a nice little look at Mumbo's Mountain. See, it's not too big. When you're looking at it from the grand scheme of things, it's not too big at all, which is very nice. Oh, I goofed. And I'll tell you right here, this is actually how you go ahead and get this honeycomb piece, but I didn't do that. So me goofing actually is going to make the video just a tiny bit longer. We're going to have to do a little more backtracking. But we are actually coming up on the end here. I think once we transform back, let me do that real quick. Come on, my friend. So we're going to transform back. We're going to wrap up one more thing. 2 more if you count them separately, but I count them the same. And then we're going to wrap it up. And we will have the first episode of Banjo Kazooie in the books. Now, while I'm walking through and doing this, I know I've been sort of just talking about the game and everything, but now I want to gauge a little bit of conversation, start a little conversation, anything like that. Have you played Banjo Kazooie? If not, are you looking forward to the series, or is it something that maybe you just don't care about? Yeah, we can't kill that bull, by the way. But have you? I know for the longest time that I thought Banjo Tooie was actually the only game, and I had never played Banjo Kazooie before. And eventually, I got it when I was older, not too much older, but definitely older. And I was like, oh my gosh, it all makes so much sense. Because the second one, it's just, like I said, it's in the same universe. It follows the same storyline. And I had no idea. I was like, were you supposed to know this? Like, what? Would you look at that little Jiggy outside of Mumbo's Mountain? How are we going to get that, you may ask? It's very steep, and Talon Trot would just slide down. Well, let me tell you something. We're going to go head back to Mumbo. And transform once again. We're going to go pick that up. Yep, so just let me know if you've ever played it, or if you've ever been interested in playing it. Like I said, it's on Game Pass for free, if you have Game Pass. It's not terribly expensive on Nintendo 64, but it is tough. It is, like, you're going to be paying like $30 at least for N64. Older games, really, you know. If it's not on a disc, you're probably playing about $30 for it. So, that's not too bad, though. I think it's definitely worth it. Or you could just watch this series, and you don't have to buy it. But I would always recommend that everyone plays it. Because I just think it's one of those games that I just have no issue with. I don't think this game does any wrong. It is just so good. The N64 version, it can be a little upsetting because, like I said, your notes can just disappear.
Grunty's magic stops you taking the notes off the world, but the 100 you just collected counts as your best note score. Try to get 100 on each world, as they are needed to open the note doors.
Yeah. But, basically he just explained what I was talking about. And that would be 12 Jiggies. Alright everyone, it seems as though this is the end of Banjo Kazooie Episode 1. You let me know what you're thinking. Are you excited for the new series? Are you sad that Paper Mario's over? I know I am. Very sad. Other than that, I will see you all next time.